Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Kill. Check nine. 25. Check 20. We're going to 54. Wide in. Switch. Here we go. 46.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go. Wide in.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go. 50.
Prescott from the gun. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Kill. 47. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. 26.
On second and 12, Prescott. He'll find Metcalf. 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score on the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Sammy, Sammy. Keep it up. Mike 50, Mike 50. He don't know.
Breeze now. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Don't get nervous. 50's the mark. 50's the mark.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And Ginn's got it. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
They will run with Grant. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Ginn has it complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
Check.
Here's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
Well, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And he won't be close to a 1st down around the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. First down, Prescott. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing. Prescott. That is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Saquon Barkley running right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Go, go, go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both failed.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Devin White gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
95 Mike, watch 95. He can't hang.
So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Alert flare. Begin.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
You got tight right there. Kill. Check. We're going to 53. Check.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Watch the safety creep. No. Everybody go to 54. Wide. Everybody 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Wide open receiver, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Topper! Hey, easy. He's checking. Crash. Easy, opposite. 95 Mike, watch 95.
A final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. This is Grant. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They go back to Grant. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. On first down, it's Grant. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. On second down, it's Grant. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
On second down now, it's Grant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
You kill.
Throwing now is Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the it. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Will Lutz on for the point after. And the lead is down to 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now Prescott, flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. On third down, it's Prescott. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. This is Barkley. They find some open field here. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Prescott on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
No. Check nickel. We're going to 52. We're going to 54. 180.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Demario Davis coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second and long. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Alex Anzalone in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs now leads to a third and long. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's third and long. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still third and long. Prescott from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This one from 46 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that's going to up the lead to 15-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And they're going to get this beyond the... .40 before he's taken down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Breeze now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's get it.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun. It's Breeze. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Breeze picked off by his nemesis, Nickel Roby-Coleman. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, exit.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Good.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
All day, dog. 12.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Kill. 47. Here we go, 47. Sweat. Hey. Duck. Here we Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Right. 26.
Now Saquon Barkley. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Check safety. Check safety.
And it's third.
Hey, kill. 47. Go. Under. What do you want? 26.
Prescott to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. 51 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
95-56. Watch your slap.
Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.